Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is me, it is I, Omon So. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for all that you do for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my process of house hunting. So this is future Omon So, and the clips that you're going to be seeing is clips of past Omon So when I was looking for my house. So I've currently been here for about 8 months. Yes, so the clips are very old, but I'm still going to be walking you guys through the process that I went through to get my house. I'm going to be showing you the various houses that I saw. I'm going to be stating their location, the cost of rent, and the various charges that are attached to the house. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you the house that I went with. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first house was somewhere in Kubwa, but not far actually. It was quite close to Gorimpa. It was newly built, very neat, but it was small. It had a shared meter amongst three people, which I didn't like, and I just didn't like the environment. The rent was 250,000, 10% agent fee, 5% legal, and caution fee of 20,000 naira. When I saw the road leading to this place, I was already in love. I was praying so badly that it would be nice so that I would just take it. But unfortunately, it was a BQ, a boys' quarters. It was so freaking small and so dirty. This house was 280,000 naira. I didn't even bother finding out more because I knew that I wasn't going to take it. I mean, look at the kitchen, it's so small, and the bathroom, God forbid. Getting to this particular location was such a hassle. It was so hidden. I liked the building, but the house, guys, I wanted to cry because what the hell? This particular place cost 300,000 naira, and I was like, oh my god. And why I didn't even bother is because it was owned by Muslims, and I have a lot of male friends. I just know that I did not want a boys' quarters, so I wanted my privacy, and I was very heavy on that. Only the entrance to this place, and I knew I wasn't going to take it. I just followed the agent for the sake of courtesy. The house was 250,000 naira. The bathroom was ridiculous. The kitchen was ridiculous. I mean, like, oh my god. Even there were no counters, there were no doors. It was a no. This house was so dirty. The man was trying so hard to convince me to pay for it. That immediately I pay, it will be ready in 2 days. But I obviously wasn't buying that. It was obvious that it was a very old house, and I didn't even like the building pattern. So I didn't really put so much interest. It cost 400,000, 10% agent fee, 5% legal, 10% caution fee. I requested for a video for this particular house because I was at work when the agent called me. This house was actually very spacious, guys. I loved how spacious it was, but I couldn't take away the fact that half of the walls were tiled in the living area. I mean, who does that? It was 400,000 naira as well. I didn't even bother entering this house because the agent clearly didn't hear me when I said that I didn't want a boys' quarter. And to even worsen it, this was a gateman's house, like an actual security room. I was so annoyed.
400.
What am I renting security
Even
room
though
400
they give me
for?
that as 100,000, I'm not going to pay.
Oh, guys, I hear you don't know the kind of apartment I'm looking for. I don't want boys' quarters. Anything boys' quarters, I don't want it. This one is not even boys' quarters, it's security room.
I will beat you before.
This house was newly built and they were just too desperate to give it out. The water wasn't running, there was no light, and they were like, oh, if I pay, they'll get it sorted out the next day. I didn't pay, obviously. It was 350,000 naira. 30,000 naira as caution fee, 10% agent fee, and 5% legal. And the ties were so blue. I hated that the ties were so blue. This was one of the houses that I genuinely liked. It was very spacious. It was so close to the road. Oh my god. The kitchen had counters. There was a prepaid meter, but unfortunately I couldn't get it. They wanted someone that was married. I don't know why, but that's what the person said. And even if you are married, there were certain forms you had to fill, and you have to go through like a whole selection process. Right beside me were like 3 other people gunning for this house, and look at me now that is not married. I had to let it go. I checked 2 more apartments in Apo Resettlement, but I did that at night, so I couldn't get any clips. They were shitty as well for outrageous sums, so I didn't even bother. And with that, guys, I found my apartment. This was one of the best houses that I saw, and it was honestly a miracle getting this house. I was like, I had already been kicked out of the place I was staying. I was sleeping in different places for 3 different nights. So when I saw this house, I didn't even care. I just wanted a place, so I took it. Regardless of that, the house is actually nice. There's POP, there's constant lights, there's it's safe. The only thing I don't like about it is that the roads are not good, but I actually really like this place. It has been such a journey, and it has definitely changed from this. I can't give details about the house because obviously it's where I live, so I hope you guys can understand.
That's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. The last clip is a clip of the house that I chose. As you can see from the paint, you can already tell that I've made so many changes to the place. I'm still in the process of renovating and trying to make this space my own. So I will definitely do a separate video to show you my house and all of that. But in the meantime, please make sure you like this video, share it to somebody that you feel might like it, and catch up on my other videos. Thank you. See you guys.